special guest is Francis Jacob with some vibrant memories of life beyond the arch in Tangasseri. Welcome back to the latest edition of Inkpot Stories.
Tangasseri. A lot has been spoken about Tangasseri, or Tangi as it's popularly called, with regards to its historical importance, the lighthouse and its brilliance, the Dutch fort and its significance, the cathedral and its history, the bishop's house, and the role that Infant Jesus High School and Mount Carmel Convent School played in training the minds of Kollam youngsters for decades. So I'm not stepping into a crash course of history here. I'm here to share a few thoughts, memories, experience that are personal, of course, as to why Tangasseri is so nostalgic. If one has to take a nostalgic trip down memory lane, the first visuals of Tangi would be that which is captured in a child's mind. The last point of civilization. Even, buses have to take a turn from there and head back to town. It's surrounded by sea on all sides. And once you enter the arch, you will have roads at right angles to each other with stations of the cross at intersections. Very typical of any coastal town in Kerala, I would say so. But there ends the visual and verbal connection with Kerala. Later in life, one realizes that the difference of Tangasseri from other similar colonial outposts like Kannur, Mahi, Kochi or Tranquebar are these differences that makes Tangasseri unique. The Western style of dressing within the Anglo-Indian community in Tangasseri and the growing usage of English as a language is a stark difference from the world before the arch. The arch, of course, being the gateway to Tangi. Being in an Anglo-Indian school, the students and the teachers were expected to speak English outside the school, in Tangasseri at least. Some of the houses there, the colonial architecture style, had even the year of construction engraved on it. Frankadale, Maria Villa, Nerfin Villa are quickly, top of the mind recall of three of these villas. They belong to a unique culture, a cultural diaspora called Tangasseri. I have done my entire schooling between the two schools in Tangasseri, which also means that over many decades, like thousands of youngsters from Kollam and nearby town, I also spent a good part of my growing up time in and around this place. Tangi also paved the landscape for the coming of age phase of my life. Where else in Kollam can you have a better place for adolescent youth to enjoy the freedom? Having a cycle was like solving all the problems at one go. Cycling around Tangi, visiting the property then known as Summer House, getting a glimpse of the huge lighthouse from its base, doing a quick spin around Convent Road, seeing the majestic sea line from a point, just after the bus stand, and reaching back to school before class starts. It was a daily routine for many. The good-natured Tangi community warmly welcomed the little mischief and the noise created by the students from the school. Tangi also has two lesser-known, little publicized establishments of the missionaries of charity. I remember running behind the car in which Mother Teresa was traveling between these two convents with my good friend and now Dr. Gerald Joseph, and getting a glimpse of Mother before she could come out of the car and get into the institute. Work and life has taken me away from Tangasseri, away from Kollam, away from Kerala also. However, during my trips to Kollam, a trip down Tangasseri brings back thoughts and nostalgia like a potpourri of dried flowers. That's what I can think of Tangasseri right now.